Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a really fun one to open up for you guys. This was sent to me by the good people over at Vosteed. So you guys know, recently I have fallen head over heels for the RS Chaos, and now we have another knife in the top lock. And it turns out they actually had the raccoon come out in the top lock as well. And they're sending me that to check out too, along with a sheep's foot corgi. So when those come in, I'll show you those as well. I was supposed to get another one with this one called the Pterosaurus or something like that. But they said they were having some issues with that one, getting it overseas. So I will be checking that one out later on, just so you know. Ooh. Okay, I like the size on this right off the bat. Much better. You guys know I like smaller sized knives. There's a box here. And I purposely did not send this RS Chaos out around my pass around after the review because I wanted to be able to compare it to the other top locks and maybe do a video about all three before I did that. So let's first take a look at the Hedgehog and see here. Now it's funny, right? We have a QSP knife called the Hedgehog already, and somehow Vosteed did not get a cease and desist order. It's weird. So these Chinese brands are not dickheads sending each other cease and desists like these American companies are. That's kind of cool. Good for them. So we have black micarta on this. Let's take a look. P1303. I will link this down below. These are available on Vosteed's website at this point. And I'm sure you guys may know that already. I've been really excited to check it out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. It's got a nice grind. It's definitely thinner than the RS Chaos. It's definitely shorter. It's definitely lighter. It's got a finger choil. And, oh my God, it's like perfect ergonomics for me. Oh my God. Blade to handle ratio looks okay. We're gonna check that out. But look, we have a top liner lock right here. Oh God. We have a flipper tab. No play, no up and down. I feel something, but I think it's actually like the liner down here moving or the clip or something. I don't know. Look at that. Oh, let's try the, oh yeah, detent. There's a fuller. Oh. Oh. Is it too strong? No, there it is. Now I will say it's a little different. So I'm so used to the RS Chaos where I pick it up, throw my finger in, boom, perfect reverse flick. On this one, I'm picking it up, line it up, and I don't know if I'm just missing that fuller. The detent, it's too strong. Never surrender. I think I'm just not anticipating it good enough. Just got to get used to it. Could go for the stud, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'll get it down, don't you worry. It's got a little stick, but I can clean that up. I figured that out on this one. I gotta say, the blade feels really heavy for the handle. So the balance is shit, see what I'm saying? The balance is a little off because it's very front heavy. The blade is very heavy. So the balance point is right. Let's see, where is it? Here. It's not terrible. I guess that makes some sense, but usually I feel like this feels pretty good. Balance point usually is back here somewhere. Yeah, like back here where I would be gripping it with Like almost where my index finger lands when I'm gripping it is where that balance point is, right? On this one, I mean, I'm never going to hold it back here, so I guess it makes sense, right? Because I would hold it up here, in which case the bounce... Nah, see, where's that? Can't find it. There it is. It's like right there. I don't know. It just feels like the blade is heavy, like a lot heavier than the handle, because the handle is light. I mean, you got just milled out steel in there, which is funny because on this one I was crying about it being too heavy, you know, and now I'm complaining that they made it too light in the handle. Nah, it feels good. I think it feels solid. It's got sort of a EMP EDC thing going on where you have your index finger here and then your second finger here. So you have this gap because you're not going to choke up like this. I mean, you could, but that feels weird. So you're going to do this. So you have this gap between your fingers. And maybe I just got so used to it on the Nimble that this actually just feels good. You got some jimping here and you got a little poon spoon right there. Feels pretty good. It's definitely a smaller knife. And I will say the lock feels like it's lower down. On the RS Chaos, I feel like it's right where I go to, you know, I flick and then I go to disengage. On this one, I feel like I want it to be like right here, and then I have to come down more and kind of cramp my hand. So it's not exactly in the most ideal position for me. I'd love to have it be a little higher. I know that's probably not possible, but it's all just, you know, stuff you got to get used to on the knife when I carry it and everything. The other thing is, actually, let's flip this clip around because that might make a big difference. Hopefully we can get the filler tab out. Okay, come on. Oh shit, come on, baby. Magnet? Oh yeah, all right, we got it. Remember that? Leave me a comment if you remember why I brought that up. That was fun. So you can reverse the clip on this, which is awesome. Thank you, Vosteed. Also, just so you guys know, these are $129 on their website, if I remember correctly. $129, and you're probably thinking, Kev, that's my Carta. It looks kind of like a budget knife with this clip. Why is it $129? Well, the reason it's $129 is because of the steel choice. They went ahead and put S35 on this puppy so that you guys would have a more premium steel. So this is what you would call a mid-range knife, and I'll show you some examples here in a second. So that tab doesn't seem like it's down over here. Let me just back up. Am I crazy? Didn't seem like it was seated. There we go. Popped up on the other side, but that's okay because the screws should be able to bring that back in versus trying to screw it down to bring that in. We don't want that to come up. I'll show you in a second. Hopefully I can get this dialed in first. Yeah, so now the filler tab's nice and flush, where before it was sticking up over here. Anyway, so we got the clip on the left side, and now, oh yeah, doesn't change much for the closing. I guess it does, because I can hang on to it now. I can grip it like this and then sling it. It just feels like this lock bar is a little too low for me. Makes it less enjoyable to close. I really want it up here. I want it up here like a button lock. But I'll see if I get used to it. Now, right-handed, I think you'd be fine, because you're just kind of pinching where it is. You know what I mean? Where left-handed, you're kind of having to readjust. But we'll see if I just get used to it too. You know? I love all the deployments. They feel great. And I'm getting used to that detent on the flick. So that's feeling great. And I mean, you can even come all the way down here with like a ring finger and flick it. You got a lot of options. But what I was saying is you have S35EN and micarta for $129. So if you look at something like this, probably the Shard, they did this in S35 and titanium. I bet you this knife goes for like $159. You have our knife, the Divo Knives Mash V2.5. This is 154 cm and titanium. And these went for $135 with the coupon, $150 retail. So these are what you would consider mid-range knives, where something like this would be a budget knife, right? 14C, aluminum, $75, right? Here's another mid-range, our premium pony stout. These are available, by the way, over at White Mountain Knives right now. And this was $175 retail. Use a code LeftyEDC. It's $157 out the door. And you have S90V. It's down in there. S90V and titanium. Hollow ground blade and everything. So this is a mid-range knife, right? That's what you're looking at here. So mid-range knife means you have some, well, see this really, maybe the wire clip and the liner. Like I was going to say, a mid-range knife basically means you have something sort of budgety on there, right? Like the 154 cm on here. This also is more premium. It's just a good value. But this has micarta and then S35BN, right? So it's kind of flip-flopping. This one has a premium handle and then more budget blade, keeping the price in that mid-range, right? Where something like this is a premium knife, titanium, fat carbon, 20 CV, and it's $320. I think you guys get the point. Anyway, I like that, you know? So now they have the Hedgehog at $129 with the top liner lock, the RS Chaos at $250 with M390 and titanium with the top liner lock, and they have the Raccoon at, I think, $59 or $69 with the top liner lock, and I think that one has 154 Nitro V 14C, one of those. So you have a top liner lock in every price category, and I really think that's smart from Vosteed. Yeah, so we'll probably do a disassembly on this so I can show you guys the inside of this puppy. I want to see it. I'm guessing it's just cut. Yep, it's just cut out of the liner. So you have basically like a traditional liner lock. It's just cut from the back side of it, and then they screw this button on, and it locks up in here. Very, very cool. So if I wanted to clean it to try to get rid of that stick, I could probably, just come in here, clean what is essentially the tang, flick it open. We're probably gonna get some stick. Got a little better there, but not too much. I need to be able to get in there, and I can't. So the disassembly is going to have to help us there, but if I clean that area, it probably would eventually clear out. Oh, wait. Huh. Interesting. So wait, let me try it left-handed again. Okay. I think because sometimes my finger's like resting near the button, it lets the button kind of ease in. And it's still locked up, but the button wasn't just popped out. So now, maybe I'm wrong. I was thinking there was less stick because of that, but maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. Anyway, disassembly will be coming on this knife, and then once I get the raccoon in, I'll show you that, and then we'll do a comparison of the 3 top liner lock knives. Let me know which one you like better, the RS Chaos or the Hedgehog. I think right now I still prefer the Chaos just because I get a hole for deployment. And I like the button location a little better. Now, I will say I think I like the blade shape and the ergos better on the Hedgehog. But we'll see. I mean, this thing grew on me real fast, and this one might do the same because I'm already kind of getting the hang of it now, and I just want to get that flick down. And once that's down, then it's going to be game over, I think. It's just that little adjustment to get to the button that's a little bit funky for me, but we'll see. Maybe I can use this middle finger for that somehow. You know, I don't know. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it. Shout out to Vosteed. Thank you again for sending me this stuff to check out. I always appreciate that. I appreciate companies that appreciate my honest opinions because that's what you guys are always going to get here. And I didn't mention this, but this has a cool blade finish. It's like I didn't even notice that. It looked like a bead blast, but I think it's like a blast and then heavy tumble. Like, look at that. Almost looks acid etched. It's very cool. It's up on the spine and in the fuller as well. They did a great job with that. It looks really cool. Yeah, this one's growing on me real fast. So, excited to get this in the pocket now and carry it. So, all right. I love you guys. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel and check out some other videos. They should pop up around here somewhere. I have a bunch on this guy, and I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I will catch you later.